Girlfriends. Girlfriends are something that everyone will be extremely lucky to have. Me, I am not so lucky. But I did have one at one point, so I've got funny stories to tell from that experience. And funny stories, I mean stories that my friends say I should shut the fuck up about and never tell the light of day to anyone. So I'm going to take their advice and shove it down the toilet and just tell you guys a funny story today. So way long ago in a galaxy not so far away, 3 years ago, with my ex-girlfriend, I was really joking. I used my main weapon as a UK citizen. Sarcasm. And I used to love always joking around and making constant jokes with her parents and family. They always found it quite fun until one day I went too far. This day in particular decided to happen on a day that my ex was on her, let's just say her monthly visit. I went around the house all happy and gleeful, you know, I think that's the word, gleeful. Maybe it is, I don't know. But I was happy and cheerful, I'll say that instead. But when I got there, she was like, I'm sorry, but I'm on my monthly visit, so if I'm a bit angry today or pissy at you, don't take it personally, I'm just a bit emotional right now. And my brain, for some reason, thought, you know what, joke time. For some reason, I thought to myself, this would be a good idea to make a fucking joke about it. I wouldn't do it now. Okay, that's a lie. I would do it now. But I would know the time and place to do the joke. But as I was saying, I don't know what came over me to make this joke, but I decided to stand up and I told her to stand up as well. I nudged her to the side. She got up from her bed and she walked over to me, and I held my arms out saying, can I give me a hug? And she's like, what are you doing? I'm a bit scared here. I was like, geez, I'm not that terrifying. So, all right, she gave me a hug. I then gave her a big old squeeze, and I said, my little ketchup packet. Oh, what did I do? I set off the bomb. I enraged so many women by that one joke. So yes, I decided to do that one joke. The joke that you never say to a female while they're on their visit. But at that time, she found it funny. She laughed it off and said, that's funny, just don't make that joke, please. So I don't know why, after she said, don't make that joke, I thought, you know what, I'll make it later. Again, when she's a bit more calmed down. Maybe the visit will be over in like 10 hours. Maybe the visit will be done in like 5 hours or something. So this was later on in the evening. Her brother and his girlfriend came over with their kid. So all three of them were there, as well as her mum and dad. We were all having a lovely little dinner. I decided to ask, because we were having a roast. So we were having some sort, I can't remember what we were having, but I know there was chips with there because I asked for ketchup. I asked them if I could have some ketchup to put on my chips because I don't like eating chips dry. They're like, oh, okay, we'll check. They went to go check. They didn't have any, and they were like, oh, sorry, Kane, we don't have any ketchup. We'll get some when we're next out, though, I promise. I was like, I did. At this part, I actually don't know what happened over there. I do not know why I did this or why I made this joke. I looked at her dead in the eyes and I said, don't worry, I've got my own right here. She's like, oh, really? I'm like, yep. And then I turned around, picked up my girlfriend at the time, and then picked her over the table and started shaking her like she was the fucking ketchup packet. I was moving her up and down like I was trying to get the last drops of ketchup from the bottle. Whilst this was happening, I was laughing, I was giggling my little arse off like I was a little schoolgirl. And I thought it was hysterical. I thought I reached comedy gold at this point. But once I turned her, moved her to the side, plopped her back on her chair, she gave me a look of disgust. I was like, understandable, I just did this in front of your parents. I then turned around and saw them disgusted at me for doing this in front of her parents. I was like, oh, that was quite funny, wasn't it? But at this point, I did not know what really was happening. Because they are from a different country. They are not British. They are, I'm not going to say what nationality they were, but they were speaking a different language. They all know their language, their native tongue sort of thing. So they were talking in their language. So I didn't hear them. A couple of weeks later, she told me that they were really, really mad at me, questioning why she's dating a guy like me. And I was thinking to myself, yeah, that's kind of understandable. I kind of didn't make myself look like a good guy there. I kind of just made myself out to be a prick. But after that point on, apparently, her parents didn't like me after that. I was with her for about 3 more months after that, and apparently her parents did not like me. And I was there practically every day, so I'm more happy that I made their everyday lives a misery then, if they didn't like me. Kind of just reminds me of when I first met her brother, actually. We were all leaving, and they were all giving each other a hug and kiss goodbye. I went up to him and gave him a hug, and I was like, do I get a kiss as well? whilst puckering up my lips, and he was like, no, fuck off. I was like, understandable, have a nice day. Honestly, just reliving this story, I'm ever surprised I even got a girlfriend at the time. I'm more sensible now, but I'm still fucking weird. I'm still like that. I'm still joking around all the time, as you can tell from my videos. I mean, a little bonus mini story I'll add to this, because it is a very short one that I don't see the point of making a full-length video talking about this one little incident. But 2 months after I started dating her, and this is during COVID, so when COVID was lifted, I was introducing her to my family, friends, and basically anyone I knew. And I must clarify, she is 4 foot tall. She was a midget. She was tiny. There's me nearly 6 foot and her being 4 foot. It was hilarious. And every time I introduced her to someone, every time, no doubt, everyone always said, oh my god, she's so small. And then looking down at her, like, hello little puppy, or whatever it is. Basically saying about her height. Everyone said that except for my friend Juzzy. My friend Juzzy is a proper legend for this. I still talk about this story to this day because it's the funniest shit that's ever happened, and I respect my mate for it. Well, I respect and hate him for it, because obviously the joke is fucked up, but it's hilarious. He was the only one to say something different when they first got introduced to her. He just looked at her, then looked at me dead in the eyes, looked at her again, then looked at me again, and said, Kane, you're going to jail, mate. Basically insinuating she is so small she could be mistaken as a toddler. And I was like, oh my fucking god, Juzzy, you cannot say that in public. Well, I said that in my head. What I really did was laugh my arse off, because I found that so bloody funny. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this story time, and if you want to see more videos like this in the future, then let me know in the comments down below. And if you want to check out more commentary videos I've done in the past, then there's a playlist down below in the description. And well, I'll see you guys in the next video.